Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over. We have some new potential Pokemon Home update details to take a look at. Then we also have some new theories as well for the Scarlet and Violet DLC, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. So quite a lot of stuff to break down today. So if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over this new potential Pokemon Home update detail that just kind of came out. Riddler-Koo posted it, which kind of got the whole ball rolling with this whole conversation. Don't know why his profile picture is grayed out. No idea what's going on there. But either way, he tweeted this out. Now, this isn't a leak. Some people are like kind of taking this to mean that it's a leak, because whenever Riddler-Koo posts something, it's usually a leak, but this isn't that. I think this is just his kind of 2 cents in the situation and what he thinks. So it's not a leak, which is why it's potential details. This is why we're not 100% sure. So, Scarlet and Violet Regulation C hinted that Pokemon Home will be available between April and June. And also, move reset should not be a thing according to the description below. So quite a lot to unpack there. First of all, between April and June, that is very late into, well, not very late, but it's pretty late into 2023. June is the halfway point. At this point in time, all we know is that Pokemon have said on 2 different occasions a little bit of information about Pokemon Home compatibility. They said originally that it was going to be coming out in spring 2023. And in the recent Pokemon Presents on Pokemon Day, they said early 2023. So putting 2 and 2 together, it's going to be early spring 2023. Well, right now, we're in early spring 2023. We're in March, we're halfway through March near enough, and we still have no actual release date for this. But then this kind of popped up, the new regulation thing, saying that it's going to be hinting between April and June. As well as that, the move reset should not be a thing according to the description below, meaning that when you take a Pokemon from Pokemon Home into Scarlet and Violet, it won't reset kind of moves that it can't learn in the game or something. I'm not really too sure about that. I think that's what that means. He then also goes on to say, in case you can't read Chinese, so this is what the actual thing says on Pokemon Home, I think, or whatever. It says, event schedule, Saturday, April the 1st, 2023 at midnight UTC to Friday, June the 30th, 2023 at 23:59 UTC. The battle format is eligible Pokemon, Paldea Pokedex number 001 to 398. So obviously all Paldean Pokemon are available in this, barring Koraidon and Miraidon, and they're eligible to participate. Certain Pokemon may not be used. I think the certain Pokemon may not be used is just talking about the Koraidon there and the Miraidon, and potentially different forms as well, like Johto, Quagsire and stuff like that. Only Pokemon obtained in the Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet games are eligible. So that's also kind of what's sparking this conversation as well, because the fact that they've had to include only Pokemon obtained in the Scarlet and Violet games are eligible. So that means that potentially by this time, we're going to have Pokemon Home update, and then we're going to be able to bring these Pokemon in, but they aren't going to be eligible because they are not available in the Scarlet and Violet game. So that's why people are kind of putting like 2 and 2 together about this, and obviously because Riddler-Koo has posted about it, it's kind of giving an idea off that we are going to be getting it in April and June. And the thing about this is it lines up with the big update that we're getting at the end of April. I don't know if you saw my last video a couple of days ago. Basically, they've confirmed that the next Scarlet and Violet update is going to be late April, and that's going to solve the bad egg glitch that's kind of going on with Walk and Wake and Iron Leaves. Obviously, they're not available in raids no more. I think that finished at the weekend. They're going to be back once again in raids in the future, probably around the time that this update rolls out. But yeah, we are getting an update for Scarlet and Violet late April. So if this lines up correctly, which it seems to do, it means that we're probably going to get this home update late April with the Scarlet and Violet update. I don't know, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. So that's Riddler-Koo's kind of talking about it. Now we also have Joe Merrick talking about it as well on the other side of the coin. So this is why it's, you know, like I say, it's potential details, because we've got kind of an argument for it happening in between April and June, then we've also got an argument against it. And of course, both very knowledgeable people in the community. So we've got Joe Merrick here saying, so there's been some talk about Scarlet and Violet / home date based on the regulation set. See details, saying only Pokemon obtained in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games are eligible. And from that, people start stating a date, which obviously April to June or whatever. Issue with that is both posts from December and January for set A and B say the same, which they do. It says Pokemon in the Paldea decks are eligible to participate. Certain Pokemon may not be used. Only Pokemon obtained in the Scarlet and Violet games are eligible. For more details, select eligible Pokemon. So again, this was the set A, this was set B, and this is set C. So it does say the exact same. Only Pokemon obtained in the Scarlet and Violet games are eligible. So we have Joe also here saying, as such, the regulation set C post is not an indicator of when it is coming. All we have is the spring 2023 date from the Japanese side and early 2023 from the English side. We just need to be patient. And to be even clearer, the only Pokemon of the Paldea Pokedex is probably to specifically exclude Berserker, Quagsire, and any 7-star raid Pokemon that have been released so far. Also Iron Leaves and Walking Wake. That's a different part of the rule set. What this part indicates is origin mark requirements. So that's kind of the debate that's going on right now. Does it mean that Scarlet and Violet's Pokemon home compatibility is going to be between April and June or not? For me, I feel like it's not an indication. I think Joe Merrick kind of hit the nail on the head here with the kind of idea that you know, that because they were on A and B as well, it doesn't really make sense that this one would be an indicator, especially because they have said early 2023, and if it does come out in June, like, that's just not early 2023. But again, because Riddler posted about it, a lot of people are taking it as like factual information that it's a leak and stuff, which of course it isn't. He didn't say here, and like, you know, when he's talking about a leak, this isn't, you know, he says like hinting and stuff like that. I don't think he actually knows. Maybe he does know the date, I'm not sure, which always gives this kind of a bit more of an idea that this is true, because obviously why else would he tweet out about it? So maybe he does know a kind of an idea around the date, because obviously if anyone's going to know any inside information about Pokemon, it's going to be this guy. So yeah, that's the kind of what I wanted to put across in today's video. What do you guys think? Obviously none of us would be happy between April and June. That would be a bit of a kick in the teeth. So hopefully, I'm still kind of hoping it's this month, because we're in early 2023 springtime right now, and I think April, like I say, that's a third of the way through the year. And I know we're getting this Scarlet and Violet update late April, but at the same time, I don't know, I think it's very, very unlikely. But either way, hopefully at some point, even this week, we get some sort of announcement. But what do you guys think about it? Let's move on to the next part of the video. So we have this by Light, which I thought was a really cool kind of idea slash theory for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. More importantly, the teal mask. So he says here, why is this symbol predominating between other types in all those lanterns? So he's talking about this symbol here, which, as you can see, does kind of pop up between all of the different lanterns and stuff on the kind of shelves. Now, people are kind of making the assumption that these typings are to do with potentially the legendaries, etc. But this is a very interesting pattern that does pop up constantly throughout this kind of image. So they say, why is this symbol as teal color a new color not shown in all the 18 types? Why the symbol resembles like an Oni with horns? Remember that Ogerpon is going to be the first Oni in the Pokemon series. So I don't want to bet anything, but this is very rare. Probably is the symbol is just representing the mask or the heroes of the village, but imagine that it's representing a new type. You will see, you'll say like you're crazy. What are you talking about? But actually, there was a type with this color, the question mark type, and the curse was a question mark type in Generation 2. What if Ogerpon will be the first type? Can we call it Oni type? I'm not saying that this will be in this way, just speculations. What do you think? So yeah, he's just talking here like how this could be the first like question mark type. Where I think if any Pokemon was going to get a question mark type, I think it would be Terrapagos, because that is the Pokemon that I could see not having a type and then being able to kind of call upon any type at any point and being able to terrestrialize into that type to get like a massive stab bonus and stuff. I think that's going to be, if any Pokemon's not got a type, it's going to be Terrapagos. And then also finishing things off, we have this from like another theory about Area Zero, saying, regarding this tweet, when we are reaching the bottom of Area Zero, AI Turo mentioned two interesting words. He said walled and barrier. No one has talked about this. If it's supposed that there is a barrier slash wall around Paldea, there should be two options for me. Option one, the mountains are the crown of the legendary mode we are missing, because at the moment we did not see any legendary with a crown on the head. Talking about Terrapagos in the Scarlet and Violet book, he does have like that crown on his head, which again could be an alternate form of Terrapagos. Like, Terrapagos does obviously share a lot of similarities with the Pokemon shown in the Scarlet and the Violet book, but again, the crown isn't there, etc. So it could have another form, and that form could have the crown, and that could allow it to kind of become any type. Who knows? Option two, there are 6 towers around the top of Area Zero. That probably is the main source of energy that is doing this barrier. But if you see the form of the towers between them makes a hexagon and resembles as the necklace of Lyco from the new anime. From that's supposed to be necklace, I think. For this reason, I said we did not see the real form of the center of Paldea. Coincidence? We will see it in the second part of the DLC. So very well, it is a really cool theory. Really like the idea. And as you can see there, it does make a hexagon with these different towers and stuff that could potentially be in Area 0. We'll have to wait and see, though. Anyway, though, that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. It's trying to hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on this. Do you think it is potentially the date that we are going to be getting Pokemon Home compatibility? Again, nobody wants to see it in June. Like, that just would make no sense, especially because the Pokemon Company themselves have said early spring 2023. So June makes no sense because it's mid 2023 in the summer. So can't see that being a thing. But obviously, because Riddler-Ku has posted it and he didn't post this on the other times, it gives a little bit more fuel to the fire. It gets the conversation going a little bit more. So yeah, Riddler-Ku obviously saying one side of the story, then Joe Merrick saying the other. But let me know your thoughts. Again, I don't think it's going to come out in April or June. I just can't see that being a thing. I'm still expecting this month. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like. Again, leave a comment. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. It's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.